Okay, it is about time. Thank you so much for holding tight. Didn't know that we got a whole computer system, so StreamYard detached. The husband attached it. Thank you for the save, husband. Yay! So, welcome to Lunch and Learn. I am Shyla D here with the Credit T. We are now live on My Credit Healer in YouTube, Facebook, and the Credit Healing Secrets Facebook group as well. So it is July 1st, Freedom Friday. I wanted to actually go over several different things, okay? So today's topic is going to be why your mortgage lenders and your credit specialists are actually having two different conversations with you when you're trying to purchase a home. However, first I want to get into the medical debts because I know all of you guys have been asking questions, been in the inbox, and of course I know you've been actually following but the medical debt collection expert, which she is in the Credit Healing Secrets group with us. Shout out to Michelle L. Peoples. However, we have been hearing news about July 1st that medical debts are going away. Credit bunks. So the reason why medical debts aren't going away is because it's paid medical debts. Paid medical debts. So according to the CFPB, which is the Consumer Financial Protections Bureau, as of July 1st, paid medical debts. In fact, let me bring the article up and you can look it up yourself on consumer.gov. But it says, beginning July 1st, 2022, paid medical debts will no longer be included on credit reports issued by the three companies, which is Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Okay? This is not LexisNexis. This is not Innovis. These are not the third-party reporting agencies or anything like that. Just the three major bureaus, okay? So that is paid medical bills that will no longer report. But just like anything else, all things will take time. So it's not all of a sudden you pull your credit report from annualcreditreport.com and then all of a sudden it's just gone. No, that is not what's going to happen. It is going to take time. And the reason why I say that is because even in 2017, they said that medical debts weren't supposed to be reporting on your credit reports until 180 days. But we also know that isn't a thing. That's why it's important to always check your credit reports, right? So to hold the bureaus accountable to this new law, this means you need to send a letter. Blink, blink, wink, wink, okay? Hello, how are you doing? I don't know who the Facebook user is. That means you still have to pay them if it's paid debit, right? Paid debt, right? Facebook user, I'm not sure who actually posted that, but if you can rephrase the question.
They're asking if it's paid, if you owe the debt, you still owe it.
Yes, you still owe the debt if you haven't paid it. But always when it comes to medical debts, you want to, one, if you have insurance, or even if you don't have insurance, check the medical bill first. When they send you that medical bill, check to make sure they billed you correctly. If you have insurance, you can check the EOB with your insurance provider. But that's a whole nother training for another day. I hope that answered your question. If not, go ahead and restate the question again. Okay, so what this also states, where this has become the issue, and this is where you've heard some of these, I hate to say fake credit gurus or anything like that. However, no shade, not beating them with the tree, but where they say that the $500 or less will come off. That doesn't happen until 2023. The whole, they can't report for a whole year. That doesn't happen until 2023. So if this is what you're hearing right now, that as of July 1st, blah, blah, I went ahead and just credit myth the bump on that one, okay? So it also says unpaid bills will be reported only if they have remained unpaid for at least 12 months. So what that means is, yes, does it take a year for those unpaid debts to actually report? Yes. However, if it is between that 180-day and 365-day, those also should possibly come out. But again, you have to pull your reports from annualcreditreport.com, or if you follow me, you know the link is in my bio. You can get your credit reports for $1. You can also get your FICO scores for $1 for a 7-day trial. And depending on which link you use, it is either $24.99 for the MyScore IQ and $29.95 for the ID Club. Either way, you get all 3 bureaus and your scores for $1. Okay, so that's just a little tidbit there that I want to actually put out there. Okay. Also, for the medical debts, if you are in the Credit Healing Secrets, by the end of today, we will be putting a letter in there for you to send to the 3 bureaus for those paid medical debts. Okay. Again, you have to join the Credit Healing Secrets group, which is also the link in my bio. It's a free group, but I will put in a letter in the file section for you to send to the bureaus. You want to send them certified mail. It's anywhere between $4 to $5, whether you use a stamp or not. You send them certified mail, because what you're going to do is you're going to check that receipt number to make sure they received the letter. We all know that the USPS doesn't always send you the mail on time, but you want to confirm that those bureaus received those letters. And then you're going to count 30 to 35 days from that day. And then afterwards, I need you to hit either me or Michelle Peoples up, and then I'll get you that information later. Blink, blink, wink, wink. All right, so into it. So the reason why the mortgage lenders and credit repair specialists, why they differ when it comes to filing or looking at your credit reports. Okay, so, and I'm gonna be very quick. And any mortgage lender that wants to actually jump in on this, I welcome you to it. Go ahead and put it in the chat. Any questions that you do have, put it in the chat. Now, as a credit repair expert, specialist, whatever you want to call me, I look at your credit reports as a whole, right? I'm looking at not only TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. If I see that there are signs of other reporting agencies that's actually accessing your reports, I am going to look at all of that. I'm looking at not only your payment history, what your utilization is. I'm not only looking at your age, any new debts, any negative obsolete errors or anything like that. I'm looking at it from a whole standpoint, because I am here for you, the consumer, to make sure that you have a credit worthiness no matter which way you go. Okay. So if you are telling me that you are going for a home loan, I then go to your credit report. We're going to tell you that, hey, mortgage lenders like to pull from FICO 2, 4, and 5. And you can get those reports from these certain places, right? Let me see what it says, because mortgage lenders, they not only look at the credit report, but they look at the scores and they take that middle score, right? But they have a whole different formula than credit repair specialists or agents or organizations have, okay? So they're normally going to take the middle score out of all 3 scores that you see between FICO 2, 4, and 5. And then here soon, they are going to actually implement FICO 9 as well. Blink, blink, wink, wink. Okay. Now, a mortgage officer or broker will probably tell you, hey, you need to pay these things off, and then we can do a rapid rescore. Credit specialists and things of that sort, we do not have access to do a rapid rescore. No. What a rapid rescore does is, say if you were to pay the things off, you provide that to your medical, not your medical, Lord, I got medical debts on the brain. But if you were to provide that to your mortgage officer, you provide that to your mortgage officer, what's going to happen is they're going to be like, okay, here's the proof that you did it. Let me go ahead and put this into the system. And it's going to say that your credit scores or your file should look like this. But that doesn't actually happen because they can't guarantee this particular thing is going to happen for you. This is why it is different. Do they have a little bit more power to work with you, flex, and send it to underwriting because they did the rapid rescore? Absolutely. Can they possibly process your scores being at a 580, which you've heard here recently? Yes, they can. But is that a great score for you? So let me actually tell you. So the lower the score, the higher your rates are going to be. And we already know that right now the rates are crazy out there, right? No problem. I mean, it is a problem, but no problem. But you also want to go having the best type of credit file possible when you walk into a lender's office. So before you go to a lender's office or even a realtor's office, you need to be pulling your credit reports. So I'm always going to advocate first pull your credit reports first, right? Or even, hey, if you don't know what you're looking at, I need you to book a free consultation with the credit specialist. Okay. We're here to help, not hurt. But of course, do your research when it comes to these credit specialists. Okay. All right. So let me go back one time. So again, a credit specialist is, or a credit expert, a credit owner, a credit repair organization, a credit service organization, whichever way you put it into these hashtags or whatever you want to call it, they are supposed to be looking at your file from an entire standpoint for you. Okay. A mortgage officer, they are possibly, which is mainly known as a tri-merge credit report when it comes to your files. Does it still pull the other bureaus? Yes, but they're looking at it differently. They can also tell on certain accounts, hey, how many times have you been 30 days late? How many times have you been 60 days late? How many times have you been 90 days late on an account for the entire portion of the account, not just the last 2 to 3 years that the credit reporting agency might report. That is the difference. Okay. That's one of the differences. I hope this information makes sense to you guys. Again, if you have any questions, please go ahead and put them in the comments and we will definitely get you answered. If you haven't done so already, I need you to go ahead and join the Credit Healing Secrets group. Like I said, we will be placing a medical debt letter in there for you to go ahead and send to all 3 bureaus to hold them accountable for the medical debt. And then because it is July and we are going to be focusing so much on the home buying process, meaning things that you should look for, expenses that you need to start budgeting for. We're going to go over a lot of different things in July in the Credit Healing Secrets group, mostly. So if you haven't already joined, go ahead and join so we can get you processed and get you this free information, right? Also, just to let people know, we will be closing our physical office doors in Houston, Texas. But that does not mean that you cannot schedule an in-person appointment, okay? So for the rest of the Wednesdays in July, we will be having walk-in Wednesdays. Only on Wednesdays between 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Walk-in Wednesdays where you can come in, you can come with your credit reports, even come with that green and white app, and then we're going to steer you in the right direction. See where you are, see what type of credit do you have, what's hurting you, what's helping you, what can we do? Okay, so we have a question. Let me go ahead and put this up there. What do I need to do for the free consultation? I'm glad you asked that. So there is a link. You can go to shylahilly.ask.me. It's either / credit consult. Okay. When you do that free consultation, the consultation itself is free, but in order to see your credit reports, so I can actually me and my staff can actually consult you on your credit, we need you to pull your credit report. Okay, you can do it from annualcreditreport.com. However, in the link for the ShylaHealy.ask.me credit consult, there's instructions that you can pull your credit reports for $1 for that 7 days. It gives you all those information. Just sign up for a consultation, and I'll definitely love to help you out. Okay. And there is my lovely assistant, Georgina. Thank you so much. Only July walk-in Wednesdays at the office. The office address is 14405 Walters Road. You're going to go to Suite 1007, which is on the 10th floor. Okay, between 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Wednesdays only in July, because again, we are going to shut the doors. Okay. I'm still going to be of service to you because everybody's more coming online. I'd rather just go ahead and just keep serving you, but why have a physical office, right? But I can definitely meet up with you anywhere in Houston, and we can still have in-person appointments. So let me just go ahead and make that clear. All right. Does anybody else have any other questions? I want to say that there is somewhere in the description as well to this live that there is the free consultation link. Okay. All right. So again, Shyla Healy, President and CEO of My Credit Healer, co-founder of Healy Enterprises. Shyla D with the Credit T, as well as you see me for the Credit Bonnet Chronicles. If you haven't already followed My Credit Healer across all social medias, definitely do so. And then subscribe to the YouTube page so you can continue to be updated. That's my time. Love you guys.